Hello there, everybody, and welcome to the first Grand Finals for the #1. This is the first European Mortal Kombat X Pro League presented by Xbox, where we have the Grand Finals coming up. We have f0xy Grampa, one of our own guys, versus Nivek from Greece. So these two guys are no joke. Both players, very dominant showings this tournament. There's a lot of 3-0s here, as you guys can see. And it's going to be pretty crazy. We're not going to waste much time getting into here, but right now you guys have 3 minutes starting from now to make your predictions. This is the final prediction of the night. The more correct you have been tonight, the higher chance you have of winning a Scorpion bobblehead, copies of the game, and cool prizes, all for making good predictions. This is the last time you guys get the opportunity to do that tonight. You will be able to do this every week, but this is the last game. So those of you out there who have bet it big, you've placed a lot of points and you've been correct up until this point. You now have one more match to be correct. So, best of luck out there. Hopefully you do win some of these really cool prizes. But I want to see the game. I'm really, really excited to see how this is going to go. Because I know that they have, these two guys have played together before in the preseason cups. Nivek beat f0xy Grampa last time, I believe. In the first preseason, Nivek did take over f0xy. It's quite interesting to see because, at that point, when the game's early and you're still figuring stuff out, both players are very strong, and as we've said before, have stuck with their characters. Nivek is, he is a Raiden guy. f0xy Grampa, he is a Kung Lao guy. These guys, they are sticking with one character, and that's it. And they've used it since launch. And here they both are in Grand Finals. So I went willing to bet that we are 100% going to see Thunder God Raiden from Nivek, and we are 100% going to see Buzzsaw Kung Lao from f0xy Grampa. I would be disappointed if we saw anything less, to be honest. At this point, when there's, obviously there's the $500 on the line, right? $500 for first place, $300 for second. Both guys know they're getting a little bit of cash, they know they're getting some money, and that's good. But the actual placement points for the top 5 that Europeans are going to be able to take in the top 16 of the Burbank finals, that's a big difference. You get 100 points for first. 100 points for first. That is a big deal. And whoever wins is going to be securing that, which is going to get them that one step closer to that massive cash prize of a minimum $50,000. We've seen from both players here that they're not afraid to do the clutch stuff that is required to win. So, for example, we've seen Nivek throughout this tournament make ridiculously good comebacks from, almost full health deficit comebacks as Raiden. But not just with 50-50s either. They've been fundamental comebacks. With punishing, through the pressure, through throws, through these crazy meter burn lightning ball setups where when the opponent is cornered, the lightning ball is, it's like a Sub-Zero ice clone.
Grandmaster Raiden.
Grandmaster Raiden. It's right there and you can't get out. That's pretty crazy. Both times we've seen Nivek use the meter burn lightning, and as he's thrown the opponent, presumably to throw them into it, which relaunches into a combo, it's disappeared. I want to see it land, and I want to see it work.
I would say we'd see it this time, but he's up against Kung Lao.
So
is he really going to get a, meter burn lightning and then a throw against a character that has the spin? I don't know.
f0xy's not afraid to use it either. If he sees the meter burn lightning, he might instantly say in his head, you're now going to press a button because this is there, so I'm just going to meter burn spin you. Yeah, the lightning ball will take the first hit of the armor, but it hits so rapidly, then it's unlikely that it won't just chew through whatever Nivek would try and do. But that said, that will open up for a bait opportunity. So if he corners f0xy, you can't really keep Kung Lao in the corner, as well as other characters, because of, the meter burn spin is a threat. It really is. So it's harder to, there's always that threat when you've got the character cornered. But either way, both characters, they've been refining everything. They have mid-screen, they have neutral, they both have anti-air, they both know how to capitalize on a knockdown mid-screen and in the corner.
I predict a really good set. Hopefully you guys are right with your prediction points, but we are going to find out now. The players are loading into the match, both raring to go. Let's see who will be our first European champion of Week 1, the ESL Mortal Kombat X Pro League, presented by Xbox.
Just to remind you, ladies and gentlemen, f0xy Grampa is from the UK, and Nivek, Greece, is from Greece, if you'd believe it.
Let's find out which part of Europe will be able to establish the dominance from the start. Let's have a look. Okay, he's sitting at a life deficit.
Immediately, Nivek tags him with the overhead, and he has Kung Lao in the corner. That's going to be a knockdown. He does probably try bait a spin there. That's what the delay was for. But he checks him with neutral jump anyway, and that will actually be a really solid round 1.
That was practically a flawless victory. Really strong stuff from Nivek, just making the most of the corner again. But the thing is, all it will take is one spot for Kung Lao to then put you in that situation. Really combos off the jump kick. Really nice stuff.
And that was all on a really good read. He tries to backdash. I'm not sure if that was a mistake or not, but he's going to have to break in this situation. Really good read on the teleport. That's going to be a full combo here.
Unfortunately, doesn't quite get the capitalization. He tried to sprint to finish the combo, but because he just broke, he didn't have any stamina available, so unfortunately got a forward dash where he wanted to sprint, and he is straight back into the other corner immediately. This is a very, very dominant game for Nivek, but they will tag it, but now Nivek has armor, and he has so much life to work with. He can be risky here. Oh, here we go! And he sees the lightning, and there's the spin! And it still tags him! Wow, there we go. Oh, and that's the hit confirmed into the dive. That was a really quick game one from Nivek. Okay, so I take that back. He got tagged. Jeez. He got tagged. He got the read on the meter burn spin. That was swift. He got the read on the meter burn spin, but he got shocked by it anyway. So, okay, how about that? Let's evaluate what happened right there. Nivek throws the meter burn thunderball. F0xy teleports to get out of it. Lands, goes for meter burn spin, hits Nivek, but then hits the ball. I guess I think what happened was the armor did not. It ran out halfway through, I think. Because I think the armor's on the startup, not on the end. So although he tagged Nivek with the spin, it didn't get rid of the ball. And because the armor was no longer active, he just ate the ball and died. And then we saw a lovely jump back hit confirm into Superman charge. I mean, that was a great game from Nivek. I mean, F0xy's going to need to learn from this. And he's going to have to just go, okay, learn from this. He's going to have to take what happened in that game and then just try and make the adjustment. Nivek is very strong. I mean, we've seen it throughout this entire top 8, and we're seeing it again now. Nivek is no joke. And F0xy's going to have to do, well, he's going to have to try and see what he can do differently.
At no point did he have the edge in that game. At no point was he able to lay on momentum. It was purely Nivek's round right there.
100% Nivek.
So see if F0xy can bring this one back, but no, straight up into the first hit to Nivek. Good jumping kick. Wow, goes to the normal.
Good block on the low. I mean, that is the safe, the grab. He does tag him right before the neutral jump can connect. He's going to have to be, here comes a good grab here. And we're going to have to see what he can do. He's got Raiden in the corner, but obviously Raiden's got 3 bars of meter already. Oh, I'm not sure if that was intended. But he unfortunately eats that meter burn. Playing very conservative here. He looks a little bit lost. It doesn't look like he completely knows what to do.
Well, the thing is, he can see that Nivek is blocking a lot, and he's got a lot of meter, so meter burn spins really aren't going to do as much. And he crouches
nice
under, so it goes over.
Oh, bad read on the spin, though, unfortunately, but he's going to tag that with the meter burn spin. And he's going to see if he can pull this back. Hard knockdown. Nivek has almost 2 bars.
Oh, just missed the hit confirm, doesn't hold the string just long enough.
That's going to be a full combo punish. He does break. He wants this round. And that's going to be a convert. It's too far away to convert off it, but Hat's going to come back eventually.
But we know, oh, again the meter burn spin. We know that Nivek is building so much meter, so he can afford to take these risks. As soon as he hasn't got one, you can see the conservative play.
That's one of the things that Thunder God lets him do. That's going to be a full combo punish.
This is going to hurt so much.
He's in the corner. He has a bar of meter. Is he going to spend the farm? The very small farm of 1 bar. Here comes the low hat shenanigans. He understands he's going to press a button, but they both trade instead.
We're seeing basically a polar opposite of game 1 right now. It looks like F0xy's managing to get a lot of corner game out of Nivek. Even with a low amount of meter. Oh no, this zoning you get with Buzzsaw Lao. Quite powerful.
Oh, and he gets his string first. Nivek cannot break. He has not got the stamina. But he's going to break right now. He has to.
Uh-oh. Wow, fantastic Superman dive. Just does not have to deal with Superman. Will we see another token Nivek come back? He can do it against F0xy Grampa. He can do it against anyone in the world right now.
Here we come. Nivek answering back. He is not out of this. Is he going to? He's got a hit of armor if he needs it. That's plus.
Wow. Meter burn low hat is mad. Plus on block, but Nivek does manage a standing jab out of it.
Oh, Nivek is nowhere near out of this, but he's going to block all this. But look at the meter build this character has. And he tags him.
He's not going to hurt much damage though.
One more hit will do it. And there we go.
That's the chip needed.
1-1.
Like that. Interesting to see F0xy not retaliate with a fatality of his own. Maybe he just wants to get down to business.
You know, I think that's it. That's got to be it. I mean, if you're going to
win now, fatalities later.
Exactly. Fatality to be a showman, but if you're in that momentum and go, right, I know what to do now, I've adjusted, and now it's a matter of F0xy's made the adjustment of dealing with the pressure that Raiden has. So Nivek, like we saw there, didn't crack. He was in the process of making a really smart comeback. He was still chipping away.
He could have done it had it not been the chip damage health that did it.
Exactly.
Beforehand, like when he made the comebacks against Pulsar, he had about 10-15% health left, so he was low. He was low on health, especially in comparison to the max health bar, but it wasn't chip territory. That was chip territory against Buzzsaw Lao, who's going to chip you out numerous ways. Especially as the meter burn spin moves himself forward, it's hard to make a comeback in that situation. But for the longest time there, F0xy had no bar, so a comeback was completely possible. But we're going to go straight into the next match, and I do think both characters will stick with their guns. I mean, they know... I don't think we're going to see a swap.
They know what they need to do to win, both players. And now we have 1-1. Who is going to take the lead in this next match? The poke ability of that string, so strong.
At -7, very hard to punish. F0xy could have used a meter burn spin to punish, but decides to conserve it, probably for situations like that. Just there you go, 1 combo, he's out of the corner, and now he's mid-screen again.
But he is now down on meter significantly, but he gets the low hat pressure. Good blocks from Nivek. I love the check with that standing normal. I mean, it's so fast. Although low hat is -5, that normal is so quick. I think f0xy pretty much has to respect it. Well, Nivek obviously knows a lot about this matchup. I mean, both players seem to really studied on this. Good armor interruption. Counter poke does get the full combo. How much damage is he
Oh, that's a full combo from that neutral jump. 40%, ladies and gentlemen, for that one neutral jump punch.
So much damage. I mean, both of these characters are going to hit you really hard. Throw to Nivek. This will almost take round 1. Good read on the teleport.
And there you go. Nivek taking the first round. Strong showing. I mean, f0xy has 2 bars of meter. That's 2 meter burn spins or a breaker. I think he's going to save it. He's going to save it on the meter burn spins. He acknowledges that he's going to wait for the... That's really smart. He goes for the wake up string because he knows that Nivek's going to try and block a spin. So if he's blocking, then I get a free string, right? So that's why he did that. And that was really smart.
That's something I like seeing, like, when players drop their combos, when they immediately build momentum, just like that. We saw there. f0xy did drop the combo, but then immediately got the standing string hit confirmed. No sprint though.
Low hat shenanigans.
Here we come. Here we go. Low hat blender.
And that's it. That's going to be that should be the round. That's we go. We've punished that with the dive kick. Here we go. Tighten up. We've seen this before. Again, f0xy having Nivek in the corner with 2 bars. Lovely anti-air though. Really nice anti-air with that meter burn interruption. Bit about interactables though. I mean, they don't respawn now, so that corner escape that worked then, he now doesn't have access to. Shenanigans! Low intense and overhead! That is the crazy stuff that f0xy does with Lau. When he has you in the corner and he has bar, that's going to be a full hit confirm. And is this going to be f0xy's game? Or is Nivek going to pull off one of his token comebacks? So Doomsday says hello from that setup. The low overhead so quick. Nivek's execution is so tidy.
Will he make another comeback? Can we see it? He is sitting at no meter though, but he's... Oh no, the execution error! Does manage the backdash. Really good use of the invincibility frames and the backdash to just avoid that whiff punish.
And here comes f0xy being careful. He acknowledges he doesn't need to go in crazily. Oh, that's full punish! Full punish on that meat-burn spin! And that will be 2-1.
At this level of play, you will not see back 2s from Raiden. You will not see that overhead go unpunished, especially when there's this much on the line. f0xy is 1 match away from becoming our first European champion of Week 1.
I do respect the attempt though. I mean, Nivek acknowledged there that he's blocking low more than he's blocking overhead. The overhead is so unsafe. He knows that it's so unsafe on block that it's unlikely he's going to go for it more than the safe option. That being said, obviously we know that he can go overhead into grab to do less damage, but is more safe.
It's the mind game you have to think about when mix-ups are involved in that sort of situation. It's like when the low is the safe option and you have enough health that a punish from the other option will kill you. It is the last thing they'll think you're going to go for, so which is why you do it.
If you go for the overhead, which is the unlikely option, you know, it's a good read, but unfortunately didn't pay out. f0xy did block it and then get a full combo punish.
It is the definition of you bet it all or nothing. If he got the read, that was his round. If he blocked it, he was dead.
Okay, so 2-1 to f0xy. Will this be the final game, or is Nivek going to pull it through? Nivek is more than capable of doing this, so this should be a good set.
He took game 1 very quickly. I don't think it was longer than 30 seconds per round. But f0xy has made the adjustment. Will we see Nivek return the favour?
Full confirm. Nivek in the corner, hard knockdown. He's going to get good read on that armor though. And he's going to fight his way out, but eats a spin anyway.
Drops the combo, gets himself 13%, and he still stays in the corner.
Oh, Nivek is really needs to tighten. There we go, he's tightening up this execution. Will we see a full? There we go, yep, he gets the full confirm. 44%, that's so much damage.
That is disgusting damage.
He didn't have the bar to anti-air reliably, and he's still alive. And that's going to be it. Tournament point for f0xy Grampa right now.
He's a round away from securing himself 100 league points and $500 in prize money. Nivek must make the adjustment. He is sitting at a bar of meter. He has the damage available. He has the reversal. He has the wake up. And there we go. He uses it. Does corner f0xy. Will he use the 50-50s to really make the most of this?
Goes for it. Standing. He gets a good read on that 50-50. This could be everything he needs to stay in this tournament right now. And that's a really good grab.
That's one cycle. He got the read and then he gets the throw. Will he be able to make this? Will f0xy make the comeback?
Oh, the low hat into spin. The token. Everyone does that. But it's so good. It must be respected.
What a read on the dive kick. He knows that the low hat is a problem. But he does hit a full corner combo. He has no breaker available. What will this do?
Is this everything f0xy needs? One more hit will take it. One more hit will take it. This is going to be hard for him to pull through. He can't really get out of this. So much chip will take him, and that will take this tournament. f0xy Grampa from the UK is your winner of the very first EU Mortal Kombat X Pro League presented by
What was the killing blow?
A down one. I mean, that wasn't anticlimactic.
I'm not happy about that.
I mean, the entire sequence was great, but then we ended up, I was at least expecting
the set was fantastic. The finish, a down one on finish him.
Really, f0xy, you'll have words from us later.
But you know, all things like in all seriousness, you know, back to sort of real talk. good play to Nivek and f0xy Grampa. They are your first and second places. f0xy Grampa is your champion today, has guaranteed himself $500 and 100 league points, making him top of the leaderboard right now for the European side of the Mortal Kombat X Pro League. Nivek is also second now with his strong performance. I have no doubt we'll be seeing them very soon as the weeks go across. But well played, what a set. That's going to tidy up this week. I mean, as you can see the brackets there, it was a very strong performance, very dominant from f0xy, honestly. So it was so there we see there, it was a lot of 3-0s. He 2-0'd a lot of people in his bracket beforehand. I mean, this guy came to play. I mean, so did Nivek. I mean, unfortunately, Nivek having such a ridiculously dominant first game and really amazing rounds and great games after that, but f0xy just pulling it through every single time. I mean, really good stuff. I mean, from everyone in this top 8, So, you know, we have people like Pulsar, we have people like f0xy, these guys that have all come to play, and they did give great showings. I'm more than confident they'll bring it next time. Oh, it's been fantastic gameplay today, but remember, everyone that took part has done so through gg.esl/Mortal Kombat X MKX Pro League. So again, gg.esl/MKX Pro League to find out how you as well can get involved in these weekly tournaments. We could not encourage you more to get involved. They are free to enter. Anyone has access to them, and you yourself can find yourself on this stream where your games will be broadcast, and you can stand a chance to win some big money. So if you think you can take these guys out, feel free. Sign up, register, and see if you can do it. We'll be more than happy to see you play. If you want to follow all of this on social media, you can do so by ESL, Mortal Kombat, and NetherRealm on Twitter. It's a really good place to go. You can have ESL, Mortal Kombat, and Mortal Kombat on Facebook, ESL and MK Community Manager on YouTube. They are sort of the 3 areas you can access to get more information on this league, future leagues, brackets, players, and where to sign up yourself, which is the most important thing. Well, keep in mind.
In these online tournaments.
Well, that's it. Keep in mind, this is week 1. We have 7 more of these to go, and that's just for the European wing. Remember, this is a global thing. So CIS, Russia, North America as well, and obviously as well as the European side. We will see by the end of it who will be your top 16. We now have f0xy Grampa, Nivek, all the top places today, showing that they are Europe's representatives. See who else we can get as the weeks go along.
But on that note, thank you all very much for watching, and we hope you guys enjoyed this first tournament. The next one is actually in a few days. You can catch us this coming Wednesday at 8 PM CEST, where we'll have the next batch of our top 16. You will actually see f0xy again. f0xy has made it through to the next top 16, no doubt with more Kung Lao stuff, and hopefully some new tricks that we can really see people use.
Sure we see some really cool characters and players come out of the woodwork as the weeks go on. Really excited to see it. Hopefully it's some of you guys watching.
But anyway, that should be all we have time for tonight. We do hope that you guys enjoyed this. I thoroughly enjoyed watching all of these matches, and we will no doubt have a really good set to come. So thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time. Take care.
Thanks very much.